I suppose the essential thing here today was when we spoke about a paradigm. A paradigm is a belief system accepted as fact, but not necessarily true. If there's one thing I wanted to get, I wanted to break paradigms and break people's limiting belief systems, because we all limit ourselves in so many different ways, and I wanted to change that. And with the feats that I do, it's a marvelous way of interrupting that thought pattern, I guess, and to say that within your strength, within the thing that you are good at, you are capable of becoming world class at that. But most people, it's curious that while we do see the dream, that we self-sabotage. That's that fight that goes on inside. I am the war inside. I am the battle line. Each of us fight a war inside our own minds every single day of our lives. And I wanted to say that this is real, and that all people fight this war every day, and that we are the result right now, where we listen to this piece of the thought patterns we've had. We are our thoughts expressed. We are the result of this war that goes on inside. And so people often ask, well, who's going to win that war between the negative and the positive, and how's all that going to go? The one that wins the war is the one that you choose to feed. So you can either choose to feed the negativity, to surround yourself by negativity, to view negativity, to read negativity, to listen to it from your peers and people in your surroundings, or you can choose not to. You can choose to minimize that and maximize the amount of positive people who are in your life, the words that you speak yourself. You're either speaking life into something or death into something. So this is all within your choice. So it's never what happens. They say what happens is only 90%. It's not what happened, it's your response to what happens that matters. And that's why it's important that the response to every situation is positive, because there can be the silver lining to every cloud, and you can have the positive ending to every story. And that's what I'm here to speak about, to say that all things are possible. You've got to believe it. There's nobody else going to believe in you until you believe in yourself first. And that's one of the hardest things to do, but that is an inside job. That is a war that we fight inside our own minds and inside our own heads every day. But fight the good fight, do it consistently, advance meters and yards every day, and before you know it, one day you will cross that line, and you will win the war inside. It's very important, because I think any assistance that you can really give to another person only comes from an overflow of what's already inside you. So if you're coming from a space where you don't have an awful lot of self-worth, it's very difficult to give something that you don't have. So it's very necessary to build up your own self-worth and build up who you are first. They say that self-love is not selfish, and I mean self-love is spending time growing yourself, spending time reading good material, spending time researching something, spending time in the company of other great coaches and great people, such as that Powerade give us the facility and the opportunity to be able to do that. Take those opportunities every time you can and grow yourself. So it depends on negativity. Negative thoughts is like your garden, negativity is like weeds. They grow all the time. They don't need to be nurtured. They grow consistently, and left unchecked, they will take over the garden. But you're the gardener. Your job is to minimize that. And your job is to plant the good seeds and to grow the good pieces of information, and grow all of the rest that's good in your life. And if that happens, you'll always have to weed a little bit, but the good stuff's going to be in control of the garden. There is, and the most important thing, Sean, with that is that they say you don't have to get it right, you've got to get it going. And momentum is an unbelievable thing in your life. Whatever it is that you have, you're more likely to get more of it, and whatever it is that you don't have, the closer you get to the edge, the more likely you are to fall off the cliff. And the opposite is also true by staying on the road. And it's a question of getting people back on track in their lives, and knowing that that they do have a track, that there is something that each of us is individually amazing and brilliant at, and to not worry about what you don't have. Begin by doing what's necessary. Then do what's possible, and before you know it, you'll be doing the impossible.